Boomflowah! Good evening, this is BelGeode and we are back with some more DCS World 2.5 Open Beta, and tonight we're launching from the Stennis. Woohoo! Okay, so tonight we are going to be doing a bombing run. As you can see, I've got it set up there, and I'm going to go through the situation and the objective really quick here, and then we will get started. So our situation is thus. The enemy has fortified Abu Musa Island just off the coast of Dubai in preparation for what our intel believes will be a massive strike on our allies. We're tasked to go in there and neutralize their newly acquired strike aircraft before they can come online. So our flight tonight is going to be Pontiac 9-1, and we are the attack arm of the sortie. Our task is twofold. So while Uzi 2, the Harriers, Ingress for seed or suppression of enemy air defenses, we're going to fly around and do wild weasel to basically see if we can attract the SAMs and keep them off of Uzi long enough for them to get the job done. Once they are confirmed that the SAM defense network has been blinded, we are going to go in, seek and destroy all of the Su-34 bombers as well as the hangars behind them that are believed to house a second flight. Chevy flight are also a flight of Hornets. That's the Jolly Rogers. They're going to provide top cover for us against enemy air assets. Abu Musa is believed to have a small fighter wing composed of F-5s and MiG-29s. Uzi will then mop up once we take out the hangars and the bombers, and we're all going to RTB to the Stennis. Pretty straightforward it would seem, and I've got Merlin flying on my wing. And of course the Jolly Rogers are already airborne, so we're gonna go join them right now and get this party started. Alrighty, here we go. Incidentally, the mod that I'm using here to give us the crew members is the Navy Crew mod, which should be linked in the video description down below. Okay, so here's our briefing. Pontiac 9, your flight is clear to start and launch. Proceed to the rally point and wait for the Harriers of Uzi 2. Proceed with the mission once they are refueled. Chevy 5 Hornets will provide top cover for your run. Set BRC to heading 053. Remember that. TACAN from Mother is 74 X-ray. Okay, so we are good to go there. And we will also be able to refuel if we need to as well. But first, let me get everything up and running. So we'll start with our RWR. ECM, and I'm going to put the flares and shaft to manual. Get rid of the visual vomit, because I cannot stand that map. It looks great in the Harrier. It doesn't look so great in the Hornet. And we'll zoom that in a bit. Alright, now I can set this to EW and make sure it comes up on our HUD. And we'll set our bingo this time around for, let me see, I guess about 3,000 pounds should be good. Yeah, it should be fine. That should give us enough time to get to the tanker if we need to. Alright, on the right side, we'll get the radar up and running. There we go. And I will also set my radio altimeter or radar altimeter. Got to set that to 370. So that looks good. Okay, everything else looks great here. We'll set that at 40 miles out. And TACAN. So it was 74 X-ray that we need to punch in for the Stennis. So we'll go ahead and enter that. Alright, I think that should be everything that we need to do. Yeah, let me just do one final check. Alright, that appears to be Uzi leaving the Tarawa. Yep, that's them. And hey, look at that! Alright, there go the Jolly Rogers. That is Chevy flight, and they are looking sweet. They're already in formation. Alright, you know what? That's our cue. We need to get the heck out of here. So, Merlin, I hope you're ready for this one, buddy. Okay, no time like the present. We'll go full mill. We'll do our nifty salute to our deck crew, and we'll get ready to get out of here. Oh, crap. Let me switch my HUD setting to radar alt. Alright, gear up, flaps up, and let's call to 2 to get him to rejoin. Okay, good deal. Everything's looking good. 2 is rolling. Outstanding. Alright, so we are going to get on course here. We're heading to our first waypoint where we're going to need to rendezvous with Hater Tanker and the Harriers. And Chevy is going to orbit just a little bit further from there. Okay, good job, 2. Once we reach the area, we'll go ahead and form up with Chevy, and they will escort us in. Alright, let me see. I can't see 2 from here. I know he's back there somewhere. He just launched, as we just heard. And I don't believe there should be anything on this side. Nope, nope, there is not. Okay, but we should be running into those Harriers relatively soon, too. Not to mention Hater Tanker. He's out there somewhere. Oh, wait, is that him? Hang on, let's use the magic binoculars. Yep, there he is. Okay, good deal.
Chevy 5 on station at bullseye 250 for 50 at 10,000.
Alright, so that is Chevy. They are currently on station, so they are waiting for us to get there. And we are going to get up to about 8,000 feet, and we'll kind of hold there until after the Harriers have refueled. They should be, I believe, at about 7,000 feet. I think that's what I set them to, so we should be fine there. I'm going to slow us down as well, because, of course, Hater Tankers are really slow aircraft. What in the hell is he doing? Seriously? Why do you hate me so, Hater Tanker? Oh my god. I can't even with that guy. He's just on a whole different level there. Sheesh. Okay. Made me bust my altitude too. I wanted to be at 8,000. We're at 84, so I gotta bring it down. Also need to turn to our next waypoint coming up in a moment. Hopefully he's got the Harriers. Yep, I see 1, 2, 3. Yes, all 3 Harriers are there, and Chevy should be leaving their orbit sometime in a very, very near future to go and join up with us.
Chevy 5 pushing from waypoint 3
Aha!
to 10,000.
Speak of the devils. Okay, where's Merlin? Aha! There's Merlin. Hi, Merlin!
Chicks in tow, 1 mile trail.
Okay, so that means that the Harriers are currently refueling, and now's probably a good time to turn off my strobe light, because you're really not supposed to have your lights on during the daytime for carrier ops, especially on a combat mission. Everything else is looking pretty good. There's Hater Tanker over there with the Harriers. We're still about 8,000. How are we doing on gas? Looks like we're still sucking from that center tank, so we'll wait until that's dry before we drop that bag. And then we should be good to go. Those guys are still refueling. You know what? Let's use the magic binoculars and get a closer look at what's going on over there. Okay, I am just going to assume that they know what the hell they're doing, and we're just going to leave it at that. As far as we are concerned, we should have plenty of gas for this sortie. If we are going to need to refuel, we're probably just going to put a little bit in the tanks on the way back. Hopefully, it won't come to that. Hopefully, we should be able to do this mission, go back and recover on a carrier without needing any extra gas. That's why I threw the extra drop tank on there. Alright, we should be getting ready for our turn sometime in the very near future. Yeah, HSI says we got a little ways to go, and looks like we're still sucking from that center tank. Okay. Well, I've got us kind of like on, I guess you would say, an economy cruise. You'll see our speed is roughly around 300 or so knots. That way we'll keep up with these guys who look like they might actually be done refueling? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I know that one guy's moving over there. I guess the third guy is topping up right now. Oh, nope, nope. Wing lead's moving out. Okay. I think this thing is a go. Alright, so just to remind you what is going to happen here. So Uzi's only job is going to be to blind the SAM sites. There's like a couple of SA-6 sites in the north and the south part of Abu Musa Island. Their job is going to be to go in there with their anti-radiation missiles and basically take out the radars. They also have Mavericks, so if need be, they can also take out the actual SAM launchers, which I think would probably be a good idea so that we don't have to. Not to mention any AAA that they might have. And look at that, there's Dubai over there. Wow, so beautiful. Okay, Harriers are officially done refueling. Thank you, hater tanker. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Thanks for nothing. This dude, I swear. It's always a freaking adventure with this guy. Ever since I dubbed him Hater Tanker, every single episode, it's like the AI is out to get me. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, we're just going to leave him to his devices. You're 1,000 feet below me now, buddy. You're not going to be slamming into me this time. Yeah, I got your number. Alright, now as far as our attack run, I'll tell you about that in a moment. Alright, this is our turn, so we're going to go ahead and get on a proper heading here. This will be a direct course to Abu Musa. And we're also going to gain altitude because part of this whole wild weasel business is we kind of want to be a little bit higher so that we can see the missile trails and easier to avoid them. And we're going to pretty much stay close to our fence-in position, which should also be right on the very edge of the range of those SAMs. So hopefully, if I do this right, this should be great. Alright, I'm going to set the attitude hold on there, and that should keep us climbing at a really steady clip. Can't see the Harriers down there, though. I know they're down there. They're pretty much on the deck. They're like 200 feet above the water. We do have some new contacts on our RWR. Yep, there they are. Okay, so those are the SA-6s. They are definitely lighting us up right now. And of course, Merlin's going to call them all out. And there you can see Abu Musa off in the distance there. That is our destination. The target area should be on the right side of the island, on the far side of the runway. So what we've got as far as ordnance for that, we are going to be using Mark 83s. I've got 4 of them strapped to my wing here, and Merlin has the other 4. Okay, there's Uzi. Excellent. Okay, so they are beginning their attack run. They're going to go straight in. We are going to try and see if we can get a lock from these guys here. And then once they are tracking us, Uzi will basically lock onto their radar and, fire their missiles and so on and so forth. So it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping anyway. I'm thinking I want to take this up to maybe about 18,000 feet, thereabouts. Chevy is going to be in formation with us, so I don't expect them to really go anywhere unless, of course, we get the word that they're launching aircraft from Abu Musa to come after us, which is very possible. I did set up some aircraft down there, so I would not be too surprised if they come up and, want to tango with us. Alright, I also have rockets, by the way, on the wings. If the bombs are not successful in taking out the Su-34s as well as the hangars behind them, we can always switch to rockets and just basically pepper the place with all kinds of rocket shots. Hopefully, that'll do the trick. Alright, Merlin's in position, and I see Chevy flight above us. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, things are going to start happening really quickly, pretty much as soon as we fence in.
Overlord, passing waypoint 2.
Oh, there's Overlord. Excellent. Just in time. Okay, so Overlord is the E-2C Hawkeye that launched from the Stennis earlier. And here we go. Time to fence in. We've got all kinds of warnings and so on. They are definitely tracking us. So, first order of business. Let's get our stores page up. And let me get our master arm on because it looks like we are finally drawing from the regular tanks. So let's go ahead and drop this bag. Jettison. Can't really see it from here. I don't even know why I'm bothering to look, but we're going to assume that the bag's gone. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. And we're going to select our Mark 83s. So it looks like it'll be off the port side wing first. I want nose fusing. And I want to set up my HUD for air to ground. So there we go. We're on CCIP. And there is Abu Musa. It's time to get this party started. Oh boy.
Pontiac 94, Overlord, pop-up group 048.
That's not good. Okay, that's got to be the F5s. I believe they were set to launch first. And there goes Chevy. Alright, go get them, Jolly Rogers. Take them down for us. And what in the heck? Oh, inlet ice. Damn, I'm always forgetting this switch. Sheesh. Okay, well that should take care of it. Yeah, last thing we want is our engine parts to ice over here. That would be bad. Okay, I am thinking we may have lost one of the Harriers. At least I'm hoping that's not the case, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we may have lost one of the Harriers, which is fine. We still have two, and that should be enough to get the job done. They've got enough sidearms and Mavericks. They should be able to take out a good chunk of that SAM network. And really, as long as they take out the ones to the south, those are the ones that are a bit more dangerous to us there. But obviously, I can't do anything until they take out both sites' radars. And looks like they're going in. Alright, Uzi. Get the job done. Let's check in with Chevy for a second here. Man, oh man, I'm circling around like my call sign is actually dead meat. Whew. Oh, wait a minute. The warning just stopped. What's going on over there? That looks to be a splash. Very nice. And we are cleared hot. Nice. Okay, that is what I wanted to see. So, because the noise has disappeared, we can confirm that the Harriers have done their part. They've taken out the radar installations for the SAM sites, so yeah, we are good to go. Alright, I'm going to point us in the direction of our next waypoint, which should be our IP. Alright, there we go. Oh, great, great, the F5s have been taken care of. What about the MiGs, though? I'm pretty sure there's MiGs down there as well, too. I'm hoping Chevy will mop that up really quick. Of course, everybody's all over the radio. I can't tell what the heck is going on here. Alright, I think we're at our waypoint. We're going to need to swing out to the right, so let me set Merlin up. Alright, Merlin, I need you to engage mission and then rejoin. Okay, go. Alright. Okay, 2 copies. Swing your partner round and round. Woo. Oh, good. They did take care of the MiGs. Excellent. Holy crap. Looks like some of them were still on the taxiway there. Nice. It's a bit of a low blow, but at least they got the job done. Alright. I'm not so sure about this angle here, but we're going to go for it. Here we go. Pickle. And pulling off. What's the verdict? Crap! That's a miss. That's a miss. Damn it. Alright, we'll have to do better on the next run. We've got 3 more bombs. Yes, I know too. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Okay, so that means the AAA is still active. I think I saw it on the end of the runway there. And who is that? That's obviously one of ours, because nothing enemies flying. But is it 2 or is it one of Chevy? I can't tell. Let me try this side. I think that's one of Chevy flight. I don't think that's Merlin. Alright, let me see if I can get this lined up. And we'll probably come in from this side, from the south. Oh, look at that. That's an enemy parachute right there. That guy's in for a long swim back to the island. Should have just stayed in bed, buddy. Might have been a lot easier for you. Okay, let's get back to the task at hand here. First, we need to gain some altitude. Yeah, that last bombing run was actually pretty tragic. I should have just pulled off and tried it again. But I'm pretty sure I can make up for it this time. So we're going to get up to about 10,000 feet. Swing out to the left here. We're losing a lot of airspeed, but as long as I can keep it up above 350, we should be okay. And of course, we're a little bit unbalanced right now because we just got rid of a bomb. Okay, there goes 2. Hopefully he does a better job than I did. Alright, we're going to swing around a little bit more. I'm going to come directly south to north. I'm hoping Uzi takes care of that AAA, otherwise this is going to be a really short attack run. Alright, right here should do the trick. What's the word, 2? You dropped them bombs yet?
Uzi 2, defending AAA at Bulls 354.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Come on, Harriers, do your thing.
Contact air defense target, 12 o'clock.
Yes, 2. We know. We know, man. Just drop your bombs.
2, bombs away.
Thank you. Alright, now get the hell out of my way.
2, engaging air defense.
No, don't do that, man. That's gonna end badly. Alright, let's see.
Star destroyer.
Up.
Engaging primary.
Good deal. Alright, my turn. Pickle.
Altitude.
And let's break off. Yes, baby, yes, that is a Boomflowah. Nice. Haha. Okay, 2 more bombs, and I'm a little bit better balanced out now. So we're going to swing around this way. I'm hoping somebody is addressing that AAA, because that's twice now that we've run in there, and that sucker has been trying to shoot us out of the sky.
Uzi 2, in.
Speak of the devil.
AAA at Bullseye 354.
Alright, this time kill it, please. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to swing around this way again. Let's see, we're at Angels 11. Man, look at all that smoke. That is a beautiful thing right there. I love it when a plan comes together. Chevy's probably just loitering around the area right now. They really don't have much work to do, but their job is to escort us. Alright, there goes 2. Good luck, Merlin. I think I'm going to go from, what is this? West to east, I guess? Yeah, west to east. Alright, I think there should be like 1 or 2 Su-34s left. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, I see 1 definitely on the end there. I'm hoping 2's taking down these hangars.
Altitude.
Alright, Pickle. Okay, let's pull off. Thank you, 2. Oh, there's 2 of them. Whoop! Now there's 1 of them. That's a Boomflowah. Nice. Alright. We're kicking butt and taking names here. I'm loving this. Uh-oh. A little bit of stutter there, DCS. Stop that. Okay, so by my reckoning, we've got 1 more Su-34 left. Oh, sweet. The hangars are all gone. Okay, so it really is only that last Su-34 in front of the hangars that we need to take out. It's probably been damaged, but we want to make sure we do a thorough job here. So I'm going to swing back around and drop this last bomb. I'm not sure if we're going to stick around and take out some more ground targets.
Uzi 2, defending AAA at Bullseye 356.
Are you kidding me? Uzi, you had 2 jobs. You completed 1. Do the second one, please. I've got half a mind to drop this bomb and then quickly switch over to rockets and see if I can take out the AAA. I'm not really going to do that. I probably didn't even need the rockets for this trip. But I like to over-prepare when it comes to my missions. Alright, I got no joy on that last Su-34. Alright, 2, take him out. Save me the trouble, buddy. Still no joy. There's an awful lot of smoke down there. I can't see crap. Alright, well, I'm going to assume that Su-34 is still there, and if I get there before 2 does, I'm going to drop my bomb.
Altitude.
2, ejecting.
What the hell? Alright, no time like the present. Pickle, let's break off and see if we can figure out what the hell just happened to 2. It's got to be that AAA.
From the east, engaging AAA.
Come on, what's the word?
354 for 45.
Boomflowah! Okay, that was the last Su-34, but as I'm sure you just saw up there, that AAA got Merlin. Yeah, see the smoke on the far side of the island over by that small town?
Nice work.
Alright, cool. Well, our job is done. The problem is I lost Merlin in the process. That's not good at all. But yeah, I can see...
Depart.
Wait, we made a part? Oh, mission accomplished. Okay. But yeah, we lost Merlin. This is gonna suck. Because you know what this means, folks. This means my next DCS mission is going to have to be a rescue mission on Abu Musa to see if we can get Merlin out of the clutches of the enemy. Oy. Just once, I would love to be able to complete a mission with all of my wingmen intact. But yeah, there's a smoking wreck down there. He did say he was ejecting, so we know he's alive, so I guess I'll have to set something up for the southwestern side of that island. Alright, well, the scores are in. We lost one that we know of. We lost one Harrier, I believe, and I think we may have lost a couple of Chevy. I don't know. I saw that one guy smoking. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to put our attitude hold back on again, and we're going to egress to our fence out point. Okay, we should be there. Yep, there we go. That's the notification I was waiting for. So we're going to go ahead and fence out. So we'll turn off the AG, turn off the master arm, put this back on EW. Okay, I think everything else is pretty much set up because we did put in the TACAN for the carrier earlier. So we just need to point ourselves towards this waypoint here, which should take us within the general neighborhood, and then from there we can get into the pattern and, you know, do the landing and everything. Alright, so put our autopilot on again, attitude hold, and I'm going to pull the throttle back a little bit, and we're just going to cruise for the rest of the way. It looks like we've got plenty of gas. Oh crap, the rockets. You know what? I should probably get rid of them. So yep, wasted rockets. Let this be a lesson to me. Don't over-prepare your missions. Alright, bye-bye, rockets. Sorry. Probably should have taken you back to the ship, but I'm sure that the order guys will yell at me later for that. Alright. Okay, so next stop is going to be the Stennis. And then comes the hardest part of all of this mission, and that is the Case 1 landing.
At Bull 354 for 45.
Are you kidding me? Uzi is still going after that AAA? Man, that's some dedication. But seriously, those guys are going to need to get new glasses because they cannot hit the broadside of a barn, apparently. That's just madness right there. Alright, but at least the mission was accomplished, so you know what? I'm not going to complain too much. There's a lot of stuff that could have gone wrong with this thing, from the whole Wild Weasel portion where we could have been the ones getting shot out of the sky if we did the Wild Weasel wrong. And it wasn't 100% effective because we still lost one Harrier. I think for future missions what I'll do is I'll try to get completely within the SAM range and as high up as I can get. And then that way when I'm doing my orbit, it should be a little bit better for us to basically drag all the attention away from, like, Uzi or whatnot. But I don't know, we'll see what comes up next.
Uzi 2, in from the east, engaging Defending AAA.
Oh my god. Give it up, Uzi. You're gonna run out of gas. You might as well just head back to the damn Tarawa at this point in time, because there is no way in hell you're gonna kill that AAA. Alright, we are off course again. How are we off course? Alright, you know what? Let me set up our heading here. So 053 is BRC for the Stennis. And I want to set my heading bug about 10 degrees to the left of that, because that's going to be the angled deck. Okay, so that is set. And we are currently pointing towards the CVN 74, the Stennis. Alright, excellent. So right here should be good. We'll go ahead and straighten up, and we should be going downwind to the carrier group. I think Chevy Flight, or at least what's left of Chevy Flight, is still following us. I can't see them, but we're gonna go outside. Alright, I'm pretty sure that is Chevy 1 that's following me. I don't know about the rest of Chevy Flight, but since I'm first in line, I'm going to see if I can get on the deck quickly and then get out of the way, and they can come in and do the rest of their landings. And I guess we'll find out afterwards how many of them survived. Oh boy, what a day. Alright, I'm going to put this back to the checklist, and the reason why I'm doing that is I'm checking my landing weight. I want to make sure that I'm within the parameters to even attempt to do a carrier trap. And there's a Tarawa. I don't know when they're going to get their Harriers back. It looks like the Harriers are not done playing. Alright, but we're going to swing around here. Pull up to the starboard side of the Stennis at about 2,000 feet. I believe that's pattern altitude. I want to say it's actually about like 1,500 for a Case 1 approach. I could be wrong. Needless to say, I gotta warn you guys ahead of time, I have not been practicing my carrier traps. I know that I probably should, but since I've got so many different aircraft to fly, in all the various sims, I really haven't had enough time to devote to just practicing my carrier traps. One of these days I'm gonna like maybe download VFA 113's mod and install it, and then just do nothing but carrier traps. Alright, but we're in the pattern now, so we're gonna make our left hand bank, stay up at this altitude until we're on downwind, and then we will come down to the actual carrier pattern. Right now, I guess we're in a Marshall stack, even though we're really the only person up here. Well, us and Chevy. Alright, so we're going to swing around here. Nice wide circle. And if I remembered to set it up properly, Chevy should stop following us and just orbit here until I'm actually on the deck, and then they'll begin their approach. And I'm going to start getting... Is that Uzi again? Good grief. Give it up, man. I told you. Give it up. You are not going to take down that AAA. Wow. I guess he probably wants revenge for the loss of that one Harrier. Can't believe there's two of them there and they still can't take down that stupid AAA. That is just nuts. Alright, what's our altitude? 1,400. Okay. I think we are going to swing around and get into the actual landing pattern here. I'm also watching the HUD for my cues as to when I am properly downwind, which is going to happen any second now. Okay, right about there. We're going to swing it back around. Where's the carrier? Way over there. Holy crap. That was a pretty big circle. Alright, let's get our hook down. And we'll bring it around for our carrier brake. So that also means we're going to need to drop to about 800 feet. That should be fun. Never ceases to amaze me just how low you actually have to be to do this properly. You know, I was always of the mind that they started out at like maybe 2,000 and, you know, just brought it in from there. But no, 800 feet. And you pretty much got to stay at 800 feet for most of the break here. Alright, speaking of which, we're coming up on the Stennis. Try to stay to the right there. And I do have to admit, I kind of cheat a little bit, if you want to call it cheating. Whenever I set up the... Oh, I am so tired of hearing from Uzi. Shut up already, Uzi. Go home. You're drunk. Anyway, as I was saying, I do cheat a little bit.
Chevy 5, passing waypoint 2 at 2,000.
Okay, well, Chevy's at their orbit point right now, I believe. But yeah, if I can get a word in edgeways, I cheat a little bit by putting my cruisers and frigates at the proper positions, so that way I can use them as a visual marker as to when I should be abeam and so on and so forth. Alright, but we're looking good here, so we're going to count off like 10 seconds before we make our break, which should be right before we hit that frigate. Or roughly about 1.5 miles ahead of the Stennis. So right here is good. Okay, now we're going for broke. Speed brakes are out. Get our speed down low and then we can drop the gear. 250 is what we're looking for here. Alright, right there should be good. Yep, we're just about there. Alright, flaps are coming down as well. Okay, so we should be in a dirty configuration right now. Yep, got our AOA, so the gear is definitely down and locked. Hopefully all three of them.
Losing 2, in from the southwest, engaging AAA at bullseye 354 for 45.
Seriously, Uzi. Seriously. It's just craziness. Okay, so yeah, you see I've got the frigate here, which is pretty much exactly where we need to be. If you look at the HUD, you'll see where it says we're about 1.3 miles abeam of the Stennis. And I'm going to trim us up here a little bit. Need a little bit more power here.
Chevy 5, passing waypoint 3 at 10,000.
Alright, we are paddles contact, so we'll come around.
On station at Bulls 250 for 50 at 10,000.
Okay, Chevy is orbiting.
Chevy 5, pushing from waypoint 3 at 10,000.
Alright, so they received the word, so they're going to start coming in, which means I need to make this quick.
Passing waypoint 4 at 10,000.
Oh boy, they're going to be coming up my tailpipe really soon, so yeah, this is going to need to be first time deal here. See if we can get this down. Alright, we're at the 90 now. What's our gas looking like? 4.5. Okay, I gotta remember that for our ball call. We're almost there. Crap, my SciTech is acting up. The trim's getting all thrown out of whack. Oh, man. This is not gonna be good. Okay, 3/4 mile, call the ball. 100, Hornet ball, 4.5. And yeah, I know you're not supposed to like pitch up or pitch down, but my SciTech is doing something funky here where in neutral position it's actually pitching me up too high.
Chevy 5, passing
And right for lineup.
10,000.
Oh, this is going to be horrible. I really should wave off. More right for lineup. Crap, we're too high. Dropping power. That's a cut pass. Woo! Worst trap ever. Man, oh man, let that be a lesson to you kids. When in doubt, always wave off. This would be a heck of a lot easier if I actually had an LSO talking to me instead of like me just trying to go for it. Alright, wings are coming up, flaps are up, hooks up. Let's get off the landing area and park. Okay, well, this is our parking spot right here, so we're just gonna pull the brakes up. And is it left or right mouse? I think it's left mouse. There we go. Okay. So that will do it for that. So even though our mission was successful, we managed to take down all 4 Su-34s and all 4 hangars. As you can hear, Uzi's still having problems with AAA. And unfortunately, that cost us Merlin, who is captured, and it may have also cost us a couple of Chevy flight, who unfortunately did not make it. But what that means for our episodes, the next episode that we do, we're going to have to go in there and rescue Merlin. So it'll probably be a little bit later this virtual afternoon, if you get my meaning there. But with that having been said, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this episode and this little attack run that we did. Obviously some errors were made, but you know what? Hey, it's like anything else. It's all a learning experience. That's what it's all about, and it's also fun. So there is that too. But regardless, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This has been BelGeode, and I have been flying in DCS World 2.5 Open Beta. If you enjoy what you've seen, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I will be back sometime in the very near future to rescue Merlin and continue some more of this combat shenanigans here in the Persian Gulf. And I also plan on bringing my good buddy Austin, aka Gasman, into the mix as well. So you may also see a couple of missions with he and I flying around. But until then, I hope you all have had an excellent evening and continue to do so. And I will catch you on the next episode, folks. Ciao!